There's been unidentified drones, or orbs, have been spotted again and again all across the sky above New Jersey, which is just like weird. I don't know if you've seen the footage, like they're like clusters of UFOs above the New Jersey sky at nighttime. And the implication in all the reporting is that it's aliens. You know, and there's people going out on boats, YouTubers with their phones, with their DSLR cameras. And the American network television news are just being ridiculous about it. Like all of the network TV, like Fox News, CNN, MSNBC, all of the coverage that I've seen quite a lot now. All of it has just been like, it's probably just drones, you know, consumer drone. You can buy a drone anywhere now. It's probably just that. Like, it's so dismissive and gaslighty. Well, that up there, yeah, totally a drone. It's probably just drones. I think it's almost certainly, with maybe 1 degree of doubt, it's almost certainly a guy with a drone, and he's maybe adapted it and, put more lights on it. That's probably what it is. That's all it is. You don't need to worry about it. You know, and then they had the mayor of Jersey City, but she was saying, she was like, well, this is why we've now banned all non-government approved licensed drones in the state of New Jersey. Like, that was supposed to be, you know, reassuring. It's supposed to calm your nerves. This is why we've now banned. We've put a carpet bomb ban out there to stop people from flying these drones. It's supposed to calm nerves. You know, like your granddad's supposed to hear that on the telly box. He's supposed to put down his rifle. And I guess he'd be like, you know, all right, okay, well, it sounds like it's just one of these Walmart flying contraptions. And the mayor is clamped down on it. So they're taking it seriously. So I guess I could put my gun back in the basement. Like, that's what they're going for. But that only works if the ban works, right? Like, if the ban stops the orbs from flying up there, which it hasn't. Like, if you announce the ban, right? If you announce the ban and you say only official drones, you know, military drones or whatever, only they are allowed up there, and the drones keep appearing, like, what does that tell you? Because it tells me, like, it confirms to me that these are unofficial drones. And they are not obeying whatever bullshit mayoral order ban thing that you've just put out. Like, these are not your friends. They don't speak English. I don't know what it is, but these are not official orbs and flying saucers. And like, I'm not saying that they're definitely, you know, aliens. I'm not saying that, because honestly, like, even saying it, even denying that I'm saying it, makes me feel like I'm talking fucking nonsense. Do you know what I mean? Like, I can hear my voice, or like I can hear voices in the future, sort of thing, like coming back to this moment now. You know, like, as I'm saying, like, as I say, like, I'm not saying it's aliens. It's definitely aliens. It's like I'm mentally projecting forward 5 years into the future, where there's some sort of court appearance, and then there's people that I'm associated with are like called in, subpoenaed or whatever, and like they're asked to testify, and then, you know, they start coming out with stuff like, well, you know, it was when he started talking about the space orbs up in the sky. That's when I kind of realized how far he had gone. You know? Like, I hear it. It sounds balmy, doesn't it? I mean, I always knew that he was kind of weird. You know, he was a bit odd. I remember him being a little bit weird. But, you know, it was, I tell you what, it was when his podcast basically became the Randy Quaid Hour. That was when we started trying to get the family involved. So, I'm not saying it's definitely aliens. Not saying that. I'm just saying, if you were trying to convince people that it's not aliens and that they shouldn't worry because it's probably just a guy with a drone, and then when you put out the drone ban and these things just carry on regardless. I'm just saying it doesn't exactly back up your thesis. Like, that's all I'm saying, is like, it's clearly not just people with consumer drones. And that's before we even get into the other shit, by the way. You know, like the fact that these things make no sound. They're soundless. There's reportedly no droney sounds coming from them. No jet engine, no propellers. So like this whole, it's just drones thing, you know? Like that would work if they were lower, if they made the right sounds. Like if there was just one or two up in the sky. If they weren't seemingly like orb-shaped, then it might work. Like I saw a guy last week saying, he was talking about like how quickly they moved and how quickly they all like reassembled into a flock formation or something, and then like one of them just vanished. And it's like something out of a sci-fi flick, isn't it? So it's not personal drones, is what we can sort of, glean. And the American military haven't got involved to confirm that they know what they are. So that only leaves China or aliens, doesn't it? Like I saw this thing in the it was in the Independent the other day. It says federal agencies put out a joint statement on Thursday declaring that the spotted drones in New Jersey did not represent a foreign threat or any danger to public safety. But they did not provide an explanation for what worried New Jerseyans were seeing from their homes, right? So they say that it's not foreign, it's not a foreign threat. You don't have to worry. Like, don't be scared. It's fine. But it's like, well, what are they? Not telling. Still not. Oh, great. Thanks. I don't think that's going to fill the information vacuum in this day and age, bud. I don't think that's going to fly. You know, like you're talking about a generation of people who were told, COVID is just like the flu, or it was going to vanish, or you could send it packing in 12 weeks, or Brexit would be great, or whatever. Like the last thing that anybody needs right now in Britain or the US is more government institutions attempting to reassure them with bullshit. That's the last thing we need. Anyway, this thing, it says DHS Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas also addressed the matter on Sunday, becoming the first administration official to do so on camera. They said, we know of no foreign involvement with respect to the sightings in the Northeast, and we are vigilant in investigating this matter, the Department of Homeland Security, with the Federal Bureau of Investigation in the lead, he said, on ABC's This Week. I mean, the thing that gets me, right, is like the US are nuked up to the nines, aren't they? They're not short of military equipment. Like, if you think Israel's defense system is advanced, America spend more money on military and industrial defense solutions than anybody else in the world. So you would think that if there was a thing up there in the sky, they would be the first to shoot that thing down, wouldn't you? You see something in the sky, you shoot. Like Russia don't fuck about with this stuff. Say what you like about Russia, but you see a passenger plane up in the sky that you don't recognize, fucking bleep bleep, push the button, down comes that motherfucker. See that locker bead in seconds over in Russia and Kazakhstan. So look, all I'm saying, what am I saying? Is like, if you see a soundless orb, up in the sky that's not respecting your mayoral authority and your drone ban or whatever and your no-fly zones, all I'm saying is just, where's Putin when you need him? Is what I'm saying.
Just another video with Adrian.